how they're going to fund it. The total requirement will be about 2,400 crores, out of which 850 crores will be funded through cash, and the rest they're looking at raising either debt or equity. Amisha Vora, Chairperson and Managing Director at Prabhudas, Lilladher, joins us now to talk about that. Amisha, thanks for joining us on the show. Appreciate your thoughts. Of course, the market has been in fine fettle, but before that, I mean, I don't know if you were listening into the conversation, but this is a big deal in this mattress space, you know, Sheila Foam and Kurl-on. How are you feeling about this entire segment, and particularly on Sheila Foam? Any thoughts?
I think it's a very positive move because there are a lot of parts in the jigsaw puzzle which will fit in well. Particularly, both have a very distinct distribution and markets. And when you combine, it will make the joint Sheila Foam a broader national brand. Of course, they have Australia and European operations. But particularly when it comes to India, they are very north focused, while Kurl-on is very south and west focused. So that will fit in very well. In terms of products also, there is a good complementary work that can be possible. And above all, ultimately, it's a free cash generating business. And once Kurl-on also is turned around and synergies are found, I think it's a very, very positive move. And beyond that, I would say that their move on taking 35% in a new age business is also positive. Generally, when you do an acquisition of this size, it is possible that numbers take little time to fall in place, because first time, instead of the free cash in the balance sheet, there will be a little debt possibly, or there will be a dilution, and these synergy benefits will take time. But if we have that patience, I think it's going to work really well.
All right. Hi, Amisha. Good morning. Good to hear your thoughts on that particular deal. Amisha, I wanted to ask you about Zee. The last time you joined us, I recall the stock was 180, 190 odd, and you said, Nigel, risk reward will favor you at these particular prices. That seems to have worked out. What's the call now at around 230 rupees on Zee? Would you take money off the table, or given that now there is, further clarity with regard to the merger with Sony, will you hold on to that position?
I would say that from investment perspective, these are 200, 230, 250 are still levels of deep value. There is a lot which is going to happen as the two merge in terms of the business and strategy and consolidation benefits. So all that is not priced in. What is priced in is just that the uncertainty is slightly reduced. The fact that whether Zee or Sony merger will happen, that kind of uncertainty which is there has slightly reduced. I think once it really merges, the synergy benefits will drive the stock.
Amisha, hi. Good morning. Prashant here. Any thoughts, Amisha, on Route Mobile? There was another, it was victim of the, I should not say victim, but the market did not like it. I mean, it's a bit of a convoluted kind of transaction, complicated rather, and the stock did end down about 7-8%. Any thoughts on this one?
Frankly, I have not studied the transaction as well. I saw the stock really tanking badly yesterday, but it would not be nice on my part without study to give any opinion.
Sure. Since we're talking about this space, I wanted your thoughts in general on the IT sector, Amisha, because it's come back in a big way. Stocks like Tech Mahindra at 52-week highs. We just heard that Infosys has signed a $2 billion deal in the AI space. What are your top picks in this space now?
So as what all of us we know, that the US recession, which we all kept fearing, is really not materializing. And now, as we know, the talk is of a soft landing rather than any hard recession hitting them. In that case, the first to take off the ground would be these free cash generating companies where valuations had taken a knock, but the long-term growth is still good. So that's how we see the tech sector has started coming back. Fortunately, our research and strategy equal weighted and then overweighted last quarter IT. So that has really helped. Our top picks, as what I was telling some time back also, on one side, it is Infosys and Tech Mahindra, and the other side is stocks like Persistent. So we have a very selective basket across, and we think that this should do really well.
All right, Amisha, stay on. We'll just come back. We have about 15 minutes left for the pre-opening rates to kick in. So let's slip into a quick break. On the other side of the break, will the markets continue to hit record highs?